So I'm told you're both farmers. You're farmers?
Yeah, we come from farming community, so we farm. It is farming because we are here to plant food and to nurture faith. And that's what a farmer does. He prepares the garden and he waits for the rains to come. And we are here with the people of God, and especially here in the deep south, where the Baptist church is the dominant, the Catholic is a minority. And there are people who have never had an experience of the Catholic Church. So as farmers, we are going out there to plant seeds. That is why we are reaching out to schools. We are reaching out to the nursing homes. We are reaching out to homes, even to people who have never heard about faith, so that we can plant that seed in a little child. They will always remember one day, the sisters came here and read for us plus the Christians. And as Jesus also went out as a sower, he went out scattering seeds. So the image of a farmer is very, very relevant to us, especially here where we are. And as a farmer, you cannot work alone. You'll need somebody to help you do the farming, to do the planting of the seeds. It's a beautiful analogy. That's why we are working as a team, and we are involving the parishioners in this farming for God.
So for me, as a farmer, in my small way, I have to make sure I'm available to the people of God, to be there, to listen. So what you are planting, I know it is going to benefit the people of Savannah and outside Diocese.
When I came here, the biggest difference is that here people don't use public means. People drive to move. That was a very big thing for me.
So the driving was pretty interesting. Sister Imelda, she's quite cautious driver. Sister Ancilla, she's a very confident driver. So both have their pros and cons. One, I'm like, oh, you need to go faster. The other one's, you need to slow down.
And so as far as our involvement, really we've just welcomed them. We're just parishioners within the church, and we welcome them. We welcome them into our home. My wife has taught them how to drive. Spent a lot of time teaching them how to drive. And really just as a family, been here for them.
We take Christ. For those who cannot come here, we try to take Christ to them where they are. So I'm also much involved in it, especially taking Christ outside our walls, our perimeters.
Myself, when I go out, as I go to serve the people, to reach out to them, most of the time I find people who completely they have lost hope in life. And when they see me, sister, where do you come from? I told them, I come from Kenya. Oh, you are my angel.
We have Southern Baptist little girls running up to Sister Imelda and Sister Ancilla and hugging them and calling them sister. And that's just beyond what I could have ever imagined for our community. And everywhere they go, they just bring such joy, and it's just amazing. They've been involved in a lot of our outreach, both with Heritage Girls, they're on the parades, and they're just breaking down both boundaries of race and boundaries of religion and culture everywhere they go.
The sisters come in and offer a completely different dynamic as far as reaching out to the community, because one, they're not used to seeing nuns, and two, they're not used to seeing black nuns, and three, they're not used to seeing black African nuns. And so for this community, that's they're an anomaly.
It takes the motivation of the Eucharist so that you are able to go out and figure out, here I am. how do I work among these people, with these people, so that at the end of the day, the church is to inspire, the church is to give hope. Because when they see me, I'm not just working, I'm representing the church here in the deep south. There's a Catholic nun. They even wonder, which type of black are you that it's like you are very comfortable even with the white people, no? So the Catholic Church is universal. It doesn't matter whether you are black or white. You know, the Catholic Church exists for salvation of souls. And we are here to save souls and to bring souls to Christ, especially by reaching out to them and giving hope and making God known, love known, working for the common good. What we are doing, we work for the common good. So that's the role of the church, and we are representing the church. So it means the church is present and the diocese is present wherever we are. Anytime we go, the diocese is present, the bishop is present. When they see us, they know. You know, people might not feel it, but it is the universality of the church. And the motto of the church exists for salvation of souls. And it is so beautiful, and I feel privileged to be part of this universal church and be present here in Blakely, especially to make Christ known and loved among the people of Georgia.